pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Board of Commissioners Public Meeting, Tuesday, August 15, 2023. The time is 7:01. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting will publish in December 8, 2022 issues of the Nutley Sun, the Herald News, and the Star Ledger. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the Municipal Clerk's office. Commissioner Kelly.
Present.
Commissioner Evans.
Here.
Commissioner Petracco is absent excused this evening. Commissioner Tucci
Here.
and Mayor Scarpelli.
Here.
All present, Mayor, except for Commissioner Petracco. He's absent excused this evening.
Minutes.
We have Board of Commissioner meeting minutes for July 18, 2023. Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Communications.
The Nutley Service Bureau has submitted a social affair permit application for their annual garden party to be held on Sunday, September 10th at the Monsignor Hardy Gardens located at 205 Rutgers Place from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. with a rain date of September 11th, 2023. And the VFW has submitted a social affair application for their event, A September to Remember, on Saturday, September 9th, 2023, from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. With a rain date of September 16th at 271 Washington Avenue. Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
And that's it for communications.
I see Commissioner Petracco has a public safety report. Let's move to bills, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Bill list for August 15, 2023. Public Affairs, $82,861.83. Revenue and Finance, $3,339,198.08. Public Safety, $46,992.81. Public Works, $499,736.32. Parks and Public Property, $87,042.13. Water Utility, $28,796.27. Payroll as of Friday, July 21st, 2023. Regular payroll total, $877,133.97. Overtime payroll total, $85,845.64. Total payroll, $962,979.61 for a grand total of $5,047,607.05.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
And that's it for bills, Mayor.
Public comment on agenda items only, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person shall limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Anybody like to be heard on agenda items only? Delesio, no? No? All right, so you get up. I don't want to. All right, let's move to Board of Commissioner announcements. Mr.
Nothing,
Evans?
nothing this evening.
Commissioner Tucci?
Good, Mayor. Thank you.
I just want to say that Commissioner Evans and I held our lemonade stand event. It was very well attended. We had about 30 kids sign up, and John Detiniak, our Chief Financial Officer, and Rob DeBello, our registered environmental health specialist, both did an excellent presentation for the kids. And I think they really learned something. And I hope that they end up making some money to go back to school with and get some walking around money.
Yeah.
But it was a good event. And I just want to thank them in particular, both Rob and John Detiniak.
You know, John, on a couple days after the meeting, there were some young children who had a lemonade stand set up on Passaic Avenue. right by enclosure in that area there, but they were right on the sidewalk, busy street because it was hard to stop. But it looks like they took notes because you could see they had a really nice sign, all colorful and everything set up. So who knows? Future entrepreneurs.
Thank you, Commissioner. I noticed Commissioner Petracca is not here tonight, so on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, we wish Salvatore Petracca a happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Salvatore.
Let's move on to ordinance introductions. Ordinance number 3526, an ordinance to fix the salaries of certain officers and employees of the Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey, effective January 1st, 2023, be it ordained by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, New Jersey. I move that this ordinance be passed as second reading, advertised in the Nutley Sun, together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on September 5th, 2023. I move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Commissioner Evans?
Yes, Mayor, I have an introduction to 3527, ordinance providing for the improvement of the Nutley Board of Education buildings, facilities and fields in the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, New Jersey, for an appropriation of $450,000. This is a fully funded capital improvement ordinance. There won't be any new debt issued as a result. I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun, together with a notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on September 5th, 2023. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Commissioner, move on to public hearings.
Yes, I have ordinance number 3523. This is the annual bond ordinance for the water utility for the issuance of bonds in the amount of $288,750.
Would anybody like to be heard on ordinance number 3523?
Move to close.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
3524 is similar bond ordinance, but it's for the municipality, all the buildings, grounds, and improvements, roads, et cetera, that need to be addressed as part of our bond authorization. This is issuance of bonds in the amount of $1,969,900.
Anybody like to be heard on ordinance number 3524? Seeing none?
Move to close.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Move the ordinance.
Move the ordinance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Let's move on to resolutions. Commissioner Kelly?
Thank you, Mayor. I have three on for this evening. The first one is for National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, which is September. Whereas other than skin cancer, prostate cancer is the most common cancer in American men. And whereas 1 in 8 males in the United States will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetimes, and whereas the American Cancer Society estimates that in the United States for 2023, about 288,300 new cases of prostate cancer and about 34,700 deaths due to prostate cancer. Whereas aside from non-melanoma skin cancer, prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men in the United States. It is also one of the leading causes of death among men of all races and Hispanic origin populations. Prostate cancer occurs mainly in older men. About 6 in 10 cases are diagnosed in men age 65 and older, and it is rare before age 40. The average age at the time of diagnosis is about 66, whereas there's no noticeable symptoms of prostate cancer while in the early stages, making screening critical. Whereas educating people in the United States, including healthcare providers, about prostate cancer and early detection strategies is crucial to saving lives of males and preserving and protecting families. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, declare September as National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Be it further resolved that we urge all men and their families in the Township of Nutley to seek assistance in obtaining the facts and information about prostate cancer and encourage residents to support the Nutley football alumni in their effort to benefit prostate cancer research through their annual Golf for a Cure event on Monday, September 25th, 2023. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
September is also National Preparedness Month, whereas every year communities across our country face emergencies from unforeseen natural disasters to deliberate acts. Whereas during the month of September, we encourage residents to rededicate themselves to the important task of being prepared in the face of any crisis. And whereas the best time to prepare for an emergency is before it happens. Residents should take the time to review their own emergency plans and update their emergency kits. Whereas by discussing with our families, friends, and neighbors how we will protect ourselves and our communities, we can contribute to and share in a stronger, more resilient society. Whereas federal, state, and local agencies have resources to share with the community as to how to put together personal emergency kits and plans such as www.ready.gov and www.fema.gov. And now therefore be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey recognize September 2023 as National Preparedness Month. Encourage all Nutley residents to recognize the importance of preparedness and work together to enhance our resilience and readiness. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
And the last one I have on for this evening is that September is also National Blood Cancer Month. Whereas leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and myelodysplastic syndromes, MDS, are types of cancer that can affect bone marrow, the blood cells, the lymph nodes, and other parts of the lymphatic system. Whereas every 3 minutes, someone in the United States is diagnosed with blood cancer, and more than 1.3 million Americans are living with or in remission from blood cancer. Whereas an estimated 59,610 new cases of leukemia are expected to be diagnosed in the United States in 2023, according to the National Cancer Institute, with 23,700 deaths. Leukemia is the most common cancer in children younger than 15 years. Whereas an estimated combined total of 184,720 people in the U.S. are expected to be diagnosed with leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma in 2023. New cases of leukemia, lymphoma, and myeloma are expected to account for 9.4% of the estimated 1,958,310 new cancer cases that will be diagnosed in the United States in 2023. Whereas blood cancers can be extremely complex, with some patients requiring a bone marrow stem cell transplant as part of their treatment. Whereas the health and vitality of the residents of Nutley are significantly enhanced by local efforts to increase communication and education pertaining to blood cancers and raising a general awareness of the disease. Now, therefore, be resolved that the Board of Commissioners in the Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey recognizes September as National Blood Cancer Month and urge all citizens in Nutley to support efforts and activities that bring awareness and education to finding a cure for blood cancers during the month of September and throughout the entire year. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye, just a comment. The advancements in research as it relates to blood cancer are accelerating rapidly. I don't think anybody remembers or recognizes that the Discovery and Innovation Center, which is on our Hoffman Rose campus, is actually has research dedicated to cancer. And one of the labs is dedicated to advancing cures and research for multiple myeloma. All right, so there's just a significant amount of interest in that area, especially with the advancements with CAR T cells and what they call checkpoint protein inhibitors that have been remarkable in terms of their benefit, as well as what's been around for a while, stem cell transplants and so on. So I definitely go like.
Commissioner Tucci,
Mr. Commissioner, would you like to vote on it? I did.
we voted. Okay, Commissioner Tucci
Would you
Aye.
like, there you go.
and Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Did you have anything?
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Evans, will you read Commissioner Petracca's two resolutions?
Thank you.
Commissioner Evans, is your microphone on?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. First of Commissioner Petracca's resolutions is to rescind a resolution be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that resolution 15223 adopted on July 6, 2023, entitled Accepting Funds for Automated License Plate Readers for the Police Department is hereby rescinded. The next ordinance, 17023, is a resolution of the board accepting funds for automated license plate readers with the corrected information. Whereas the township has received $91,666 from the state of New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety American Rescue Plan Act 2021 Coronavirus State Fiscal Recovery Fund Automated License Plate Reader Initiative. Whereas the state amount is $91,166, and there is not any kind of any in-kind or local match amount. Whereas the award is ALPR 1321, and the award period is December 1st, 2022 through November 30th, 2024. Whereas the township is authorized to accept this award, now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the American Rescue Plan Act 2021 Coronavirus State Fiscal Recovery Fund Automated License Plate Reader Initiative funds in the amount of $91,166 are accepted and will be used for the purpose described in the grant application. So move.
Second.
And the roll call vote is for resolutions 169-23 and 170-23. Commissioner Kelly,
Aye to vote.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Tucci?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, and the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the treasurer be and is hereby authorized to refund payments for recreation programs in the amounts listed below. For 36 Margaret Avenue for Camp Nutley, $200 for the year 2023. And at 1202 Jubilee Court in Livingston, New Jersey, tackle football in the amount of $175 for the year 2023. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Whereas the Township of Nutley has the need for the services of an outside litigation counsel to represent the township in the following matter: Malik Sakib versus the Township of Nutley Zoning Board, docket number ESXLO 2816-23, through a non-fair and non-open contract as a professional service pursuant to the provisions of NJSA 19:44A-20.5 and NJSA 28:11-1 as amended. And whereas the law firm of Gassion and Pamaco, 1 Boland Drive, Suite 102, West Orange, has ably and previously provided these services. Whereas Gassion and Pamaco has submitted a 2023 fee schedule to provide such services at an hourly rate of $215 for legal services by attorneys and an hourly rate of $100 for services by paralegal or law clerk. And whereas the contract will not exceed $7,500 for the period January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023, and funds are available from account number 3-01-226-205, which has been certified by the Chief Financial Officer. And whereas the law firm of Gassion and Pamaco has completed and submitted a business entity disclosure certification, which certifies that they have not made any reportable disqualifying contribution to a political or candidate committee in the Township of Nutley in the previous 1 year that would violate NJSA 19:44A-20.5 or the township's local unit pay-to-play ordinance or New Jersey Election Law Enforcement Commission disclosure requirements. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, award a contract for Special Development Council as follows. The mayor and the township clerk are hereby authorized and directed to execute, seal, and deliver a 2023 contract for professional legal services with Gassion and Pamaco pursuant to a non-fair and non-open process in accordance with NJSA 19:44A-20.5 for a term beginning January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023 for the stated hourly rates not to exceed $7,500. Copy of this resolution, as well as the contract and the business disclosure entity certification and business entity disclosure of campaign contributions, shall be placed on file with the clerk. See, a copy of this resolution should be posted as required by law within 10 days of its passage. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye, whereas raffle applications have been received from the following organization: Lincoln School PTO, license number 5023, off-premise merchandise raffle to be held Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. Whereas the applications have been reviewed and approved by the municipal clerk and the police department Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey that the aforementioned licenses are hereby approved and the municipal clerk is authorized to issue said licenses. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Whereas the Township of Nutley pursuant to NJSA 52:34-6 2C 139 may be made by resolution and without advertising for bids, purchase goods or services through the use of a nationally recognized accepted cooperative purchasing program that has been developed utilizing a competitive bidding process by another contracting unit within the state of New Jersey or within any other state when available. Whereas the Board of Commissioners Township of Nutley passed resolution number 2929522 on November 1st, 2022, authorizing the purchasing agent to purchase certain goods or services from approved Sourcewell National Joint Powers Alliance vendors pursuant to all conditions of the individual contracts for the year 2023, commencing January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023. And whereas the municipal clerk, Township of Nutley, has advertised Township's notice of intent to award a contract under a national cooperative purchasing agreement in the August 4th, 2023 issue of the Herald News. Whereas the Township of Nutley Department of Public Works intends to purchase a Leach Model 2R3 25 cubic yard rear loading garbage truck from Kenworth T48 Series conventional full track tandem axle packer, 2023 model year, and related accessories from Sanitation Equipment Corp. 80 Fuller Street, Totowa, New Jersey, a vendor affiliated with the Sourcewell National Joint Powers Alliance, which is subject to all conditions applicable to the utilization of a national buying cooperative. Whereas the Department of Public Works has spent several months researching several garbage and recycling trucks and have determined that the Leach Model 2R3 rear loader Kenworth T40 series conventional full truck tandem packer is best suited for the township's needs based on performance, cost savings, and minimal downtime. Whereas the Sanitation Equipment Corp. has provided a quote for the Leach Model 2R23 rear load garbage truck Kenworth T48 series to 2023 model and related accessories in the amount of $279,161.60. Whereas funds are available from capital ordinance number G04101407 in the amount of $57,572. Capital ordinance number G04131401 in the amount of $90,000 and account T21909-901 in the amount of $131,589.60 have been certified by the chief financial officer. Said certification be attached to this resolution. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey that the purchasing agent be and is hereby authorized to purchase a Leach Model 2R3 rear loading garbage truck Kenworth T48 series conventional full truck tandem axle packer 2023 model year and related accessories in amount of $279,161.60 from Sanitation Equipment Corp. 80 Fuller Street, Totowa, and who is an approved Sourcewell National Joint Powers Alliance vendor. Move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Could you read that again, Mayor?
No.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Is that standard shift or automatic?
There are no standard shift trucks.
Aye.
Thank you. Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Whereas an application has been filed for a place-to-place transfer expansion of premises of the plenary retail consumption license number 071633027012 Luna Wood Fire Tavern 23 223A Franklin Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey, for the purpose of expanding the premises under license wherein the sale, service, and storage of alcoholic beverages are authorized. Whereas the submitted application form is complete in all respects, the transfer fees have been paid, and the license has been properly renewed for the current license term. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, does hereby approve effective August 15, 2023, the expansion of the aforesaid plenary retail consumption license premises located at 223A Franklin Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey, to be placed under the license, the area delineated in the application form and the sketch of the licensed premises attached thereto. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. That concludes the business portion of our meeting, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person shall limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Carmine Alessio, 81 East Center Street. Mr. Mayor, I'd like to read this letter. It refers to Tom Evans's Code Enforcement Department. Okay, in 2007, this letter was sent to Mr. Cafone, who owns the property next door to where I live, 75 East Center Street. It said, "Dear Mr. Cafone, after a recent inspection of the above referenced property, it has been noted that you remain in violation of a variance agreement dated October 2004. Repeated attempts have been made to rectify the situation and it remains unabated. Parking of any landscaping trucks or equipment on this premise must immediately cease and desist. Effective immediately. Parking is no longer permitted on this property." Do you have any questions? It was written and sent to Mr. Cafone by William Spezia, one of the code that was there when Tom Evans was appointed years ago, like I said, in 2007. To this day, it's a dump. It's a truck terminal, which is prohibited in Nutley. And it's next door to my house where I live. And I'm not too happy. Okay. Before working hours or whatever time during the day, it's frequented. There's rubble that's being hit with sledgehammer. It's used as a truck terminal over there. And, it's illegal. And it's not a permitted use in that zone. I'm in the beach port business somewhere. And nothing's being done, it's been looked, shuffled under the carpet, it's been looked away from many years. So I just thought I would like to enter that into the record. Okay. Now, there's other problems here. Along with that, there's break-ins. The latest one was July 17th, 2023, not too long ago, a month ago. They stole the person's dump truck, all his equipment, and his trailer. Okay, this property is not a permitted use. Once again, it's stating that it's illegal and it's not for the zone. It's not a permitted use. So on that, now I get a letter from the attorney from Tom DiBiase that he is going to fix this 9090 Center Street, which was the old industrial components property. The variance goes with the building. It was argued and allowed that the addition at that time was to be used for office space. Now, Mr. DiBiase wants to go for a variance. And let me note, I think I'm the only one that received this paperwork. Okay, the work has been done. The doors have been blown through with the garage doors. They're constructed, and there is no park. Yeah, I'm confused. I just don't quite understand what is going on. That is not a towing is not a permitted use. And the zone has changed. I didn't buy into that zone for this kind of like negligence and trouble. Because back in the day, this ruined my destiny, watching what has surfaced and what has gone on. directly across the street, there's a body shop. They have no parking. They bought a house, they parked behind the house, 20 cars were there, parked behind the house, they work. They sold the house now, they're up and down the street, parking and working on the street, and there's oil all over the street. Now, I go to the police department and they tell me it's a code enforcement matter. I go to code enforcement matter and they tell me it's a police issue with the 1 hour parking and everything else that goes along with this. So, our taxes have gone up dramatically. My village is not out over 100,000 more of a set value. And the improvements have gone up. And I'm not too happy with this. And I think it should be really looked into. So that's pretty much all I have. Thank you, Mr. Lawson.
Mr. Alessio, the letter that you referred to from Bill Spezio,
Yes.
what's the date of that letter again, please?
The letter is September 6th, 2007.
And in that letter, it basically says that landscaping equipment is a violation of the underlying variance for that property. Is that correct?
Well, I guess it's only a couple of paragraphs. If you want to interpret it that way, that's the way I would interpret it.
No, I think when you read it, it said that he's in violation of the variance and that there was landscapers equipment on that property. Is that correct? Did I hear that correctly? Would you
Yeah,
mind, would you mind giving the letter to the clerk for a second so I can read it?
Well, I get into
I'm going to give it right back to you. I just want to make sure my
Yeah,
facts are
there
right.
you go. I mean, maybe I don't quite understand, but the variance was a fill-in for a landscaper to park there because we were paying commercial taxes more than, in that zone. Higher than a residential
Okay.
tax,
Yeah, so.
but it's not a permitted use to be
No,
used.
I'm reading it. It says parking of any landscape trucks or equipment on this premises must immediately cease and desist.
Has it been
Effective.
reinstated?
Uh,
It's a truck terminal.
That's why I wanted to read it, because I'm not aware of any change to the underlying variance of the property, and I will speak to the code, Dave Berry, the code official, tomorrow morning.
Okay, that sounds good, but I've been through the channels with Dave.
I'm going to speak to him tomorrow morning. I promise you I will.
An argument out of me,
Good.
I'm glad to hear.
No, if
that
it's-
you're looking into it.
If there's something being parked there that's not supposed to be there, he will be violated. Okay?
In essence, nothing is supposed to be there because there's no site plan and no site.
I need to read the underlying variance, the resolution, what it says, and I haven't read that in many years. So I'll read both of them and I
Well,
will,
I can tell you what it says.
I'd rather read it. Okay, so let me read it and then
Sounds good.
I will follow up, okay?
All right, thank you, Mr. Evans.
All right.
We do have a need to go into executive to discuss contract negotiations.
Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from meeting in certain circumstances. And whereas the public body is of the opinion that such circumstances exist. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex and State of New Jersey desires to proceed to close executive session. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley move into closed executive session to discuss contract negotiations. Be it further resolved that the time when such discussions may be disclosed to the public shall be when and as such disclosures may be made without adversely affecting the Township of Nutley, pending and or anticipated legal, personnel, contractual matters, and other matters within the exceptions provided for by statute. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
All right.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye, there'll be no further business tonight, so could I have a motion to adjourn? Move it.
Need a second? Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli,
Aye.
and the time is 7:35.
Good night, everybody.